Hi, I'm Chris Bober,
I'm Jen Bober.
and together we form Team Bober with Nebraska Realty. We're here to help our clients buy and sell real estate. Today we're going to continue to talk about our listing system, and what we're really going to talk about is how to get your home ready for sale on the market. So the tried and true saying is that you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. So we try to advise our clients to have themselves, but more importantly, their property ready so that when someone sees it for the first time, they get a great impression of it. And we'll talk about some tricks on how we do that. Now, the first thing that we kind of tell people is to really try to enhance your home's curb appeal. What I mean by that is what it looks like from the outside as you drive by. Because a lot of buyers will, number one, they'll drive by that property before they go and schedule a showing. Number two, they will make a first impression as they drive up. Whether it's right or wrong, that will stick with them, and sometimes they won't even look at it because it doesn't have great curb appeal. So here's how you kind of do that.
Yeah, so, landscaping's a big one, and it doesn't take a lot to do this. A little fresh mulch, maybe a pot with a flower, even if you're not a green thumb, it goes a long way, just to make it welcoming and inviting. But yeah, weeds, sticks, things like that, get that all cleared out and just as clean as you can make it.
Yeah, and you want to keep your lawn nice and neat. If you mow your lawn maybe every 7 to 10 days, consider doing it every 4 to 5 days, because you never know when that buyer that wants to buy your house drives by or comes by to see it, and if it's not well kept, they think, well, you know what else do they not take care of? So it's a great little trick to do that.
Back to that curb appeal, if you're inviting them in, if the entry is, like I said, got a little flower or a hanger on the door, it just invites those people in, it feels homey. So consider the actual coming through the door and what that feels like to a potential buyer.
Yeah, and if you want to have a focus, because it's a little overwhelming to try to do everything, focus on the entryway, because that's what people are going to be going through. So
good point.
The next thing we really talk with people about their house is decluttering. Now, it doesn't mean that you're a hoarder, but to have a lot of stuff in your house really gets in the way of how buyers can see their stuff in your house.
Yeah, and so, if you're putting your house up for sale, you're going to be moving. And so it's never too soon to start packing. And this is a great way to get some of that stuff packed up and declutter, preparing the home for the public and things like that.
Yeah, and buyers, what they want to see is a blank canvas. So they don't like seeing an empty house, but they don't want to have to look through your stuff to imagine where their couch is going to be or where they're going to hang their TV and stuff like that. Take things as much as you can out of the way and let them imagine and be able to paint a picture of where they want to live next.
Right. Sometimes it's feasible for people to get a pod or a storage unit. If you can do that, that's a great solution too. That doesn't work for everybody, but you can put some things in the garage, but just make sure it's neat. But this has been a good option for a lot of people
especially if you have a lot of stuff, because some in the house is stuff like that. What you want to do is you don't want that stuff in the way of what people see the potential of their next house is going to be. Lastly, we really tell people one of the great investments that you can make is to go deep on cleaning. So that involves cleaning your whole house. Sometimes it's the carpets, sometimes it's the floors, sometimes it's the windows.
Fans, baseboards, things that maybe you don't normally think about. Sometimes hiring a professional is maybe you don't have time to get on a stool and clean every fan. There's some great companies out there, and we can refer you to some, but cleaning is the best thing you can do too.
Absolutely. To maintain the neatness for surprise showings. Now, this surprises people a lot of times. You get your house listed for sale, it goes to Monday, you go to work, and we get a showing request for 2 o'clock that day. Well, you're at work, and you didn't leave the house in great shape when you went to work this morning. So you want to always keep it in a state of neat and tidiness so that if there is a showing while you're at work or it comes up faster than you want,
always be prepared, because you don't want to miss an opportunity. Smells, that is the first thing that hits someone when they open the door for a showing. It can leave a very powerful impression on people, and so be aware of that. We have dogs and we're aware of that, so we understand that it's not a judging thing. It's just that is something people are taking in right away, and so air freshener and maybe some plugins or things like that can help a lot.
And getting a deep clean will do.
The deep clean will be great, and those plugins and stuff are just added.
So if you need a recommendation, we do work with a lot of people who are professional cleaners. We can help find you people to help clean your carpets, your walls. We have people that take out smoke odor, pet odor, things like that. Or if you need someone to clean up and trim the house, or the vegetation, the trees, whatever it is, we have great people that we trust to work with that can do that. So if you want some more information about how to prepare your home for sale, here's our contact information. Of course, you can go to our website, teambober.com, where all this information will be housed about us and everything we do. So thanks for tuning in, and feel free to call us if you have any more questions.